Is there anyone at home? A Pink Floyd reference.
Start live video. Why is it? Okay. It said go live automatically, but I still had to hit the button.
Ah,
'Cause it would let me try to go live earlier. I don't know. Acting like
there we go. Now we're live.
I gotta go through and share it though. It's being weird. It won't let me like make the events anymore in our page.
Really? Like on our group page?
Mm-hmm.
You look on here. Yeah, it's just you, your personal page.
That should be on the Cryptids and Corn.
Oh, it is? Okay.
The frames.
Yeah, it's in there.
Got 2 shares already. Current viewers too. Good morning, whoever's in here. Brian, good morning. Myth Monsters, good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning.
Jay Fox, I hear you and see you. It's all good. There we go.
All right.
Dustin, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
You're going to have to do a lot of this when I'm losing my voice.
You better not be.
Mm-hmm.
That's your moneymaker.
Yeah, you're going to have to read the scripts and everything today.
I'm good at doing it. I can see you. You didn't spell out C, but you did spell out you. Come on, Brian. Why the inconsistencies?
You ever seen that little girl with "See you next time"?
It's next Tuesday.
No, I'm not talking about that exactly.
Oh.
Same thing. A little girl. They learned about what are those called? Not anagrams, like
Oh, acronyms?
acronyms.
Okay, yeah.
So they were supposed to make their own. So she made "See you next time," like a 6 or 7-year-old. I don't know.
It's a pretty good one.
And her mom and dad were just sitting there like, "Yeah, why don't we use that one? Why
Yeah.
don't we use year?"
Yeah. Cooney.
What?
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Except everybody does now.
We just got to forget about it long enough.
Like the natives.
Like every people of history.
Where was the Spanish Inquisition? Was that the South America expansion or what?
I don't know for sure. I really don't. And that when they came over and the conquistadors.
Yeah, most of the other Europeans. I mean, it was Europeans versus the Americas.
What was the Spanish
From
Inquisition?
Argentina to Canada.
Was that when they inquisitioned the Spanish?
What was the Spanish Inquisition?
What is an inquisition? The only time I've ever used that word is
Tribunal of Holy Officers. The Inquisition was established in 1478 by the Catholic monarchs. It was originally intended to primarily identify heretics among the who converted from Judaism and Islam to Catholicism.
Catholicism. I do like
We really not have
Catholicism.
any new comments?
Oh,
Anybody on Facebook? Is it actually on Facebook?
it is. I saw it. It's in our group too. Right here. Let's let me get on there and see, or comment or something.
YouTube's popping off though. You got any comments, Jay?
Not on here.
I'm just talking.
I put one on there to see if it went through.
Sorry. There's Kayla. Hey,
Kayla's okay. There's Kayla.
Hey, Jay. Yeah, so they're just okay. Here, Brian said. There you go. Will you read? Or no, don't read what Brian said yet. I'm looking up stuff.
I just seen History of the World Part 1, and that's a great movie. Mel Brooks.
I thought you didn't like Mel Brooks.
I like Mel Brooks.
Mhm.
You must be confusing for something else or someone else.
Gibson. Mel Gibson.
I like Mel Gibson. Man, I like his movies. I like Bird on a Wire. That's my favorite Mel Gibson movie, Bird on a Wire.
Bird on a Wire.
Wonder if anyone's ever said that before. Cool. Is that everyone signed up?
Yeah, it's out of order though, so that's I was just trying to see because I know that one lady applied, but it looks like there's another one applied since last time I looked. We can forget about the history of the world part 2. Horrible. Mel Ting. He's an Asian actor. Ryan, that's bad.
What did what?
Mel Ting.
Oh. Yeah, he was a famous actor, but back in like the 40s, early 40s, late 30s, early 40s. What did Brian's paragraph say? I didn't see that. The Inquisition, here we go. The Inquisition was a show. What a show. We know you're wishing that we go away, but the Inquisition here, and it's here to stay. History of the World Part 1. It's been a while since I've seen that one, Brian. That is a pretty good movie, but it drags a little for me, if I remember right. Mel Ting. Yeah, he was real big in Japan. That's where that was. Then World War II ended. So did he. They say his name was divine prophecy. Why did you do this to me, Brian? Melting.
Oh, I may get the chicks today.
You were supposed to, right?
Well, they didn't ship till super late yesterday,
Mm.
but they were at Columbus, Ohio at 8:50.
We can figure out History World Part 2. Horrible. Did they make a
Ron, good morning.
They didn't make a Part 2,
Mike,
did they?
good morning.
I gotta look.
Losing my voice, so I can't talk as much. So you're hearing whatever Jay wants to talk about.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's what you've been doing.
They did make a Part 2?
They all said they did. It wasn't very good.
It came out in 2023.
Look right there. They just said that. Pay attention.
They didn't say it in 2023.
Right there.
That says History of the World Part 1.
2023.
Okay.
Horrible movie.
All right.
Look right there.
I'm not listening to you anymore.
Myth Monsters History of the World Part 2 came out 2023. Horrible movie.
Yeah, he didn't say that at all.
Triple M's right. Part 2 was the most woke movie ever. Mel was barely involved.
Oh, Mel Brooks. Sorry. I thought he was doing
Melting.
Yeah, I thought he was a callback to Melting.
David, good morning. Here's everybody, finally. David, good morning. Maggie, good morning.
There we go. Good morning, guys.
Chris, good morning. Maggie won the tickets from the Big Brothers Big Sisters thing.
Oh, she did?
Mhm.
Awesome.
Chris, good morning. Hayden Graves, good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Bob, good morning, my dudes. Well, good morning, Bob. Jay's name's Bob.
Bob.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if he knows Bob.
No, it's
Wasn't that the name of what was that show with the not the Crimson Chin, Kablam, Action League Now.
Gosh, the Kablam.
Or Kablam, not Action League Now, the Prometheus and Bob. It's
Prometheus
just
and
Bob.
Bob.
It's just Bob, never mind. But I
Good
think
morning, Paul.
first no, it wasn't Bob. Never mind.
No, it was just Bob.
It's just Bob, yeah.
And they never even gave him a name in the show. It was just in the titles.
Right. Well, yeah.
But
They never said words.
because you just assumed Bob was the caveman.
Right, true, I did. He could have been Prometheus.
Because wasn't Prometheus the first man?
I don't know.
Like in the stories, I think some legend. I thought Prometheus was the first man.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Paul.
Who was Prometheus?
Good morning, Robert. How are the mountains today?
The fire god, a trickster. He stole fire from the Olympians to give it to humanity.
Oh, yeah. Prometheus Flame. Did he steal the fire from the
Creator of
forges?
human arts and science.
Did he steal the fire from like Hephaestus' forge?
I thought it was the torch on top of Olympus.
Oh, maybe that's it. Yeah.
I may be wrong.
My husband is obsessed
Daphne,
with the
good
little
morning.
Bigfoot guy. Maggie said that.
Awesome.
Was that from the little
Yeah.
Big Brothers?
We one of the clay ones went with it.
Oh, really? Okay. Oh, good.
Matthew, good morning. We see you in a couple weeks.
Soon, Matthew.
Seth, good morning. Robert, good morning. Which I gotta tag everybody in that again.
Cold. Robert said the mountains are cold.
Yeah, I bet they are. Aren't they only warm like for 2 weeks a year? And it's when the mosquitoes all come out. I'll have to go get my coffee in a second.
Coffee has been snotted.
Snorted.
Oh. You should do that. Get you some ground up coffee beans in the morning.
I don't know about snorting. My lungs already.
Well, I think you just want to get it into your membranes up in your nasal cavities and let it absorb.
Like snuff.
I think so. I don't think I could ever do that, though. I have enough trouble breathing as it is out of my nose.
My throat's so sore. Losing my voice.
From this weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a lot.
It is. It's draining. So, no, I got my thing right here. So we just got back from Frogman Fest, which I think was very fun. Ooh, just remodeled the tavern. All right, that's exciting. You didn't have to do all that just for us. Jeepers creepers. Robert, I was on Marcy Mountain in July, and there was still snow. Holy crap. Well, I guess it is on top of a mountain. I guess that's justifiable, but cold. That's exciting, though, about the tavern remodel. It's going to be really nice. We're really excited to go. So if anyone around the Arkansas area wants to see us live with Matthew Orton, go to cribsofthecorn.com and you can find links to tickets to our live show in April. Paul, how was day 2? Hey, Kyle, good morning. Paul, day 2 is a little slower than day 1. Everyone really liked Jeff's speech. Well, I guess all the talks day 2 were everyone really enjoyed. From what we heard, it wasn't as busy as day 1, but it was still fun. So you didn't miss a whole bunch. Besides the speakers, if you wanted to hear them, but I'm sure you've heard almost everybody talk. But yeah, it was good. We had a successful, fun weekend at Frogman Fest. I don't know if they've posted anything about how many people showed up or came through the door, but it was pretty busy. Going to the mounds as well. They are 20 minutes away. Oh, I'm really excited for that.
Oh, with Matthew?
Yeah.
Toltec Mounds?
Yeah, I really want to see those. Oh, no. Is Jake, are you in here?
I mean, maybe. He's not at work.
Let's summon a Jake. We're summoning Jake to the chat.
Morning, Kyle. We still have more tickets to sell for that, too.
Yep, I gave the pitch.
Did you? Good.
Anyone in the Arkansas area?
Oh, Seth, good morning.
If you don't have your tickets, get them now. Whoa.
Frog in your throat? Yes, that's funny. Now you're not allowed to come to the jamboree.
You came back with the frog man in your throat.
Misty Rose. Hey, Misty Rose.
Hey, Misty.
Happy Tuesday. I need to have y'all come in and do a live show at the station whenever you want.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not whenever you want. That's what Grandma really enjoys having M as a nurse. That's awesome. She's a good nurse. I already tagged everybody in something today, so I can't. You may be able to, though.
Okay, what do I need to do? Tag everybody?
Well, no, I already tagged him in this video.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what do I need to do?
Nothing yet. Just keep talking. I'm doing stuff.
You ain't seen nothing yet. Baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. They are impressive.
What?
The mountains.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
Kyle said sounds fishy. What's
I don't know which thing. I wasn't paying attention.
sounds fishy? What do you mean by that, Kyle? We're having a brain fog this morning.
I can't talk. Oh, the Pelicans are back.
I think you got too close to the orb this weekend.
I stole it. I thought about really taking it and mailing it back to him.
Oh, Kyle's got to go. See you,
Bye,
Kyle.
Kyle.
That would have been funny.
I just don't know. I didn't know if that was going to be like too far.
It probably would have been. But it would have been funny if we drove off and like when we just held the orb out the window of our car as we sped off.
Yeah.
Gave him the finger.
Take that, femboy.
Oh, that would have been so mean, but funny. I wonder. I just would love to see the look on his face in front of everyone too. Like, yeah, we got the orb.
Here, why don't you type up?
That's a cap. It's that's a Kappa orb, right?
It's not a Kappa orb. The Kappa orb is green or yellow.
Well, he painted it to hide it.
You can't paint an orb.
You
It's
can.
pure emanating light because it's a soul orb.
It's old, so it's
You can't outlaw me.
No, it's too old. The light's burnt out. It's weak.
A soul never flickers.
Well, you don't know the modern.
Hey, good morning, Jeffrey.
Good morning, Jeffrey. You don't know the modern, day paints that they've come out with now. Now there's a Krylon that will spray on an orb and hold the light in. That's what Michael did. That's why it's so shiny. That orb's so shiny. It's that new Krylon formula. So just saying, we should have stole it. Next time. Where is Michael, by the way? He needs to be in here.
Is he in Facebook or not Facebook?
YouTube. The orb. So famous actor, famous author, homeowner, good swimmer, handsome, Michael Thompson has a series, or is it just one book?
I think the orb is I think the orb's 2 books.
Okay, so let's go with series called The Orb. And I don't know what it is or what it's about, but he has a nice big red orb on his desk. And we like holding it. That's all. In fact, no, I can't post pictures in here. That's one thing this is lacking. You should be able to post photos and memes in the comments. I still can't believe they made a history. Bless you.
Thank you.
Made a History of the World Part 2. Tell Matthew he needs a beard net when pouring beverages.
There you go.
You do up here, or not? I guess not pouring beverages, but in the kitchen you definitely need one if you have.
Oh gosh. Okay, we have a lot.
Whoa.
Okay. All right, go on.
Good morning, Brock.
Brock, good morning, Justin. I got to hear your podcast with Tony this week. Thanks for sharing your experience. It was awesome to see how collaborative you guys are and how impactful it is to the dialogue with each of your respective shows. Oh yeah,
That's
we
awesome.
love Tony to death because
That's what you guys did.
the very last thing
when I was taking a nap.
just me and Tony hanging out,
Yeah.
which was nice. Love hanging out with Tony any chance we get. It just, a lot of it is work related. He's extremely busy.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Shirley, right? Oh gosh, it keeps
Cheryl. Hi,
Cheryl.
Cheryl.
Sorry, Cheryl. Hi, Nicole. Good morning. Long time no see.
Which Nicole is that?
I'm assume Geek Foundry.
Oh, okay.
If you want to make a statement, say it with
Krylon.
let's cry on.
Well, Krylon's the paint I was talking about. It's a brand. I think that was
Was it
their slogan.
Permanent.
I think that was their slogan, if I'm not mistaken. Chris, if I'm getting that right, I think that was their whatever, their slogan, their catchphrase on TV to sell paint. Gerald, good morning.
We'll be able to find some. Don't worry.
Did you guys kidnap a Danny DeVito cryptid? We did not this time.
No, we kept them this time, which
Yeah.
they're his, so it
Right,
makes
yeah.
sense. Because I think they were the ones he got this time were a little more portable.
Ah, okay.
Nicole, Gerald, good morning.
Nicole's still feeling foggy.
Foggy
I am
still.
too. It's just it can be exhausting or draining just talking to people.
Yeah, I got
for a long time.
my big suggestion is either make it go back to a 1 day for next year or shorten the hours.
Yeah.
It's going till 6 o'clock on
Friday
was
or
rough.
Saturday.
Saturday.
It was rough.
First black beer of the year yesterday. Awesome.
Oh, nice.
Waking up already. And then going to 4 o'clock on Sunday. We didn't get out of there till 4:40.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a long weekend.
We packed up pretty quick for us. Oh, it was a lot. It's always a lot.
But we didn't wander off when packing up time came about.
Neither of us. We tried. Oh gosh, the frames are bad.
Oh yeah.
It's all your fault.
My Wi-Fi's off.
Mine's not.
Ah. See how he is, everyone? See how he is.
So how do you say it?
Celeste Weber.
Celeste.
Good morning.
Good morning, Celeste. Your profiles. Robert says stop yawning. I gotta wait for my coffee.
I know. I'm sorry, Robert.
Ron is not a paint, it's a coating.
Ah.
Mine years ago. I used to be a customer mine years ago. I said paint once, and boy was I corrected quickly.
I mean, I guess it's still a paint.
It probably is a definite.
I guess, but it's probably like tortoise and turtle.
All tortoises are turtle.
Right, and I think it is a paint, but it's just the top coating. But it's still made of paint.
I don't know, because undercoat it's not a paint, right? Clear coat's not a paint.
Well, clear coat has no paint in it. Undercoat, I mean, if you're painting color, if you're putting color out in a
primer's not paint.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's primer.
White. It's a paint though that you prime with.
It's not a paint you prime with, it's primer. Barbara, good morning, long time no see. And Joan, good morning.
Good morning, Joan. Good morning, Barb. Yeah, long time no see with Barb, yeah. Haven't seen you and your sister forever.
Barb and Jean.
No, we had fun with you guys this weekend. Thank you for the subs, by the way.
Oh gosh, yeah.
You were lifesavers.
That really.
No joke. That made Saturday
I wish
doable.
I get why. I wish they could do some food trucks.
Yeah.
I'm sure that golf course won't allow that.
No, not in that.
Because they serve food too. $9 cheeseburgers and $5 hot dogs.
Fresh out the microwave.
The kid, I waited 10 or 12 minutes in line to get a pop one time, and I was the only one in line.
No. Any thoughts on next season's subjects?
They're scheduled up to like 10 episodes in already.
Excuse me.
Everything from, I guess that's a weird way to put that. Bigfoots and Native Americans and the skulls of children.
Oh, wow.
I'll just say you guys were some great neighbors this weekend.
Well,
oh, thank you.
So are you. Thank you, Nicole. We enjoyed the time with you.
Her name just barely popped up. I couldn't see who it was.
Oh, Robert said they found a backpack from the first missing hiker group.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, I mean, it's kind of good that they found a backpack, I guess, something.
Yeah, but there's not a person attached to it.
No, I know that, but at least there's evidence of something.
Hmm. No, I don't know, because when you keep doing that stuff, I think it, I don't know, just reopens wounds for the families and creates more questions than answers, especially when it's 5 months later,
Yeah, but you still want answers. That's part of a
and you'll never get them. You'll never get them.
yeah. Well, you never know.
If you don't have a body, you'll never get the answer.
Maybe that. You know what? I'm trying to be optimistic.
Oh, you shouldn't be. You weren't optimistic at all this week about anything.
Sure, I was, and then I had to deal with you,
Uh, oh, hey, Daniel.
Daniel. Hello,
Good afternoon from the UK. Hey, good afternoon, Daniel.
from across the pond.
Hmm.
I actually get to say that now.
The thing with when you put brown sugar in your coffee
Brown
is,
sugar.
yeah, I've been using brown sugar.
Okay.
But the brown sugar decides how much brown sugar will be in your coffee.
What's that mean?
Because I just have a corner in the bag and I try to pour some in. So
Oh,
the brown sugar decides how much sugar you'll have in your coffee.
it just jumps in.
Yeah. This one had a giant, like, golf ball size clump fall in.
Mm. When I
Good
was
morning, Timothy.
Good morning, Timothy.
I thought you were going to be there this weekend. There was a couple people I thought were going to be there that weren't there. But maybe I kept misreading.
Yeah, I don't remember. Well, no, wait.
'Cause Seymour wasn't there either. Seymour was 100% on the list.
Yeah, yeah, he definitely wasn't there though.
Oh, yeah, we'd have hung out with him.
Oh,
Timothy, I could have got confused because I was reading his name and then I don't know.
I'm trying to remember if it was on the vendor list or not.
Dale, good morning.
Good morning, Dale. Um, shoot, what were we talking? Oh, have you ever had
He said I'd never done Frogman. Oh, that
Okay.
makes sense then.
Have you It's called coconut sugar.
I've not had sugar out of a coconut, no.
So I got some. I was reading something like for an alternative or something,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and I got it. It's pretty good. It has like a. It's almost like cinnamon sugar. It tastes like,
I don't know if I'd like it then.
but like the very subtlest hint of cinnamon. If
Good
that
morning, Tosh.
Not even like real cinnamon. Morning, Tosh. But I don't know. It was good. I made buttered toast, and then sprinkled that over it, and it was enjoyable. Ooh, have you guys ever tried bulletproof coffee? It's so good. Blend a little butter and coconut oil in your coffee. Smells and tastes delicious. Well, maybe we should.
What is it?
Bulletproof coffee. And we need to blend a little butter and coconut oil in your coffee. I've never done that, but it sounds great. Maybe a little butter, a little
I
coconut.
think we had bulletproof. Maybe not bulletproof. I can't remember. We had one of them that had a Bigfoot on it. It was not like a Bigfoot, like not like a cryptid coffee company.
Have you ever put butter and coconut oil in your coffee?
Coconut butter or just normal butter?
Regular butter and coconut oil.
No, but I better be good.
I bet it would be too. I never thought about butter in your coffee, but it sounds good. There we go. Nicole agrees.
I eat butter sometimes.
Just like a butter bar.
Not a whole stick of butter, but
Wise Kids, how to have a skit on that called the Butter Bar. They're like working in a fast food restaurant, and
thank you, Tosh.
finale, yeah, and it's called. They're selling butter bars. It's just a stick of butter, and a little kid. He's like, "Should we be selling these?" I don't know. Just it's on the menu. And the little kid orders it, and he's like really reluctant to give it to him. He eats the whole thing, and the kid's like holding his stomach. Oh, he's like reaches change out of his pocket, puts on here. I want one more butter bar, please. Kid, are you sure? Gave it to him. He's like eats it, falls on the ground, like, I think I'm dying.
Mhm.
The butter bar.
I'll take another. John Wayne had coffee with grape jelly. Now that sounds pretty good too.
Huh.
Because coffee doesn't taste good. I don't care what anybody says.
By itself?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It's gross.
No, I gotta put enough milk and sugar in it to make it stomachable, but I need the drug.
You need the caffeine.
Mm-hmm.
I seen a thing online. I don't know if it's real or good or tastes the same, but they took date seeds,
Okay.
like dry, picked them out of their dry dates. They roast them in the oven, and then they put them in their coffee grinder and ground them up, and then they brewed it like coffee. They said it tastes like coffee, smells like coffee, a little different, a little nuttier, but doesn't have like the caffeine or the. It's just
I want the caffeine.
I know you do, but
It's the only thing I want.
For anyone out there that wants a coffee alternative, I've read or I've seen. I don't know if it's real or not. I really don't know.
If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough.
Tough.
When
And
you
if
get knocked down, you gotta get back. You not know the lyrics?
I did, but you were just singing them.
Mm.
You don't let you do it.
I thought we were singing it together.
Oh. Try some pre-workout.
Yeah, there we
my
go.
gosh.
Get some creatine. Hey, Caroline.
Hey, Caroline.
Ugh.
It needs to be now. Salted butter in the coffee. Non-salted butter. Yeah, probably. It makes sense. In Wisconsin, they have deep fried butter bars. I know, and I actually want one.
You don't have to go to Wisconsin. We have them at our fair.
At Hardin County?
Yes.
Really?
I've had them. They're good.
Sounds like you fellows like hot cocoa. I drink mine black. I'll drink my hot cocoa black.
I love hot chocolate. What conference are you guys going to this year? Well, we just did Frogman.
Yep.
We have Locking Hills Bigfoot Festival, biggest one in the country. We have Squonkapalooza as well. We have Crypticon. Then we're doing some of our own stuff throughout the year, and then the Ohio Bigfoot Jamboree.
Yep.
Which will soon be the biggest one in the world.
Yep. It's gonna take over. It's gonna expand.
Man, I hope not.
I hope it's all Hardin County next year.
10,000 is like the max I ever want to deal with.
Next year we're gonna jump to 100,000.
I would walk away.
Remember, we have to do the ritual human sacrifice before it kicks off. Paul, we really need you at the Jamboree right before it starts. We have a job for you.
Told him already this weekend.
I know. I'm just reminding him.
I don't know if John Wade had his coffee that way. It's what we called it in jail, though. Instant coffee with grape jelly. We didn't have sugar.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because can't you make like not napalm? Kind of, you can make napalm with sugar and water.
Oh.
In the prison, they'll do that. They're like, they really, really hurt each other. Heat water and sugar.
Oh yeah, it explodes. It's just hot, sticky.
Yeah, and it'll stick and burn into your skin, and it'll fuse to your skin.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So they don't give you sugar. Deep
That
fried butter is actually really good if you like deep fried cheese, Robert. See ya, Matthew. We'll have to talk soon.
Yep. See you, Matthew.
Speaking of Jamboree, those tickets go live March 15th.
So in 2 weeks, or well, less than 2 weeks.
10 days. Yeah, no, fried butter's really good. It's weird though. It has almost more of like a fried cheese texture. I think it's because they have to freeze it to cook it.
Yeah.
So by the time it's like the outside's cooked, it's kind of like half thawed and kind of congealed. Ugh. And I don't think it's like a normal stick of butter either. I don't think it's like a Walmart stick of butter. I think they buy special butter.
Ugh. Amish butter. But
it's more like cheese. It's really good. I'm literally working on one of your paintings at the very moment. I'll message you the progress. I can't wait, Timothy, for the Jamboree.
Oh, that's awesome. Hot baby oil also.
And Timothy, you got a shout out on the second episode of season 7. Which I still got to edit. Hot baby oil also. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, that burning.
I'm already ramped for Squonkapalooza. I'm excited for it.
I'm in tears. Oh, I get it.
You guys help a lot with that one. No, Squonk's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too.
And Joe and everybody that helps. It's just a good crew and it's good people and a good town. I think it's besides our live show with Matthew, it's our farthest when we're driving. I know next year, for the next couple of years, we will not be going as far.
No.
Not against any. We'll probably keep Squonkapalooza. Will probably be the apex of as far as we go.
Yeah.
What is that? 7 hours, 8 hours? It's not like that far in miles.
Yeah, but it's
just the last mountains. Like hour and a half is just stone roads.
Yeah, and mountains.
Not stone. I mean, you know what I mean? Like back roads.
Cobble
Cobblepot Roads.
Chester Copperpot.
Um,
Professor Tinkerpot.
I'm just listening to Help I'm a Fish, the song Fishtastic.
Never heard it.
You've never seen the movie Help I'm a Fish?
A movie? No.
Please, somebody else tell me you've seen Help I'm a Fish.
I've heard of Help I'm a Rock.
No, Help I'm a It was a really, really pop. It was like, I don't think it was Disney, but it was like Disney animation. Help I'm a Fish. A scientist had found a formula to turn people into fish temporarily.
Okay.
And then it ended up working the other opposite way too. With fish and
Okay.
but when the fish start, I don't want to ruin the whole movie. It's 40 years old. A couple fish get a whiff of this and get like more intelligent because the more they do, the more human they become.
Mhm.
Did you watch?
The Elon Joe Rogan podcast? I did not.
Paul never heard of it. No, so it starts with a big sand tiger shark and a pilot fish are the main like villains.
Okay.
But the sand tiger normally, like the pilot fish normally follow the sand tiger around, and their roles are reversed.
Okay.
So this little tiny pilot fish runs the show, and this giant sand tiger shark is like his body, like
His muscle. Yeah.
And then there's the military.
No, I've never.
It's super good.
Maybe
It's
there's
a super good.
might be a bunch of soft disclosure in there.
Let me play the Fishtastic song.
Okay.
It's really good. It's Fishtastic and true.
Yeah, never heard of it.
With a little science, who knows what you can do? The Fishtastic song. Yeah, that's fine, Tosh.
Yeah, Frank Zappa has a song off his.
Ready?
Yeah.
Now I've got it. My memory is not used to be. Play this
I don't know.
song. If you want to undergo this remarkable transformation,
Hopefully, this won't get us shut down.
Ingredients. Take the twinkle of a light and ice over codfish. An octopus for a dash of ink. Isn't it amazing? Like magic, fish-tastic but true. Isn't it amazing what science can do?
Turning people into fish. That's what he's saying.
From the flower beds of the ocean. For the golden coup, a petri dish. And get ready for your meal, but before you know.
It goes on.
I feel like that may be a soft disclosure movie.
I doubt it.
What do you mean? They're talking about DNA and gene splicing and making hybrids.
I don't think there was any hybrid. There was a hybrid in it. It did get really scary, like really good old Disney movies.
Yeah.
Like it had a couple really dark scenes.
Yeah.
No, we used to sing that on the front of the boat. Our hybrid would bring the waterproof speaker.
Yeah.
We'd be on the shocking boat, blaring that in between sights. There'd be 4 people just going, "It's fish-tastic, but true." Like idiots. Being a fellow Midwesterner, I like pretty much anything that has been breaded and deep fried. Anything with cheese. Oh yeah.
Yep. That's just what
So
happens.
did y'all want me to bring my smoker for the Jamboree special meal? Just come early. I got a smoker you can use. If you want to bring your smoker, you can. But because I think we were talking about just you, like some of you guys coming in a day early, to hang out at the house just before it gets rocking and rolling. Did Yoko Ono sing that song? I don't think so.
If Yoko Ono sang that song, it'd be like this. I don't like that woman. She's bad. She's bad person.
When did Help I'm a Fish come out?
In my opinion. Did you ever see that? Oh, wait, do your thing.
When did Help I'm a Fish come out? But
Dale.
2001. That's why.
Oh, I don't remember that. Dale said, "Now for some reason I got the sudden craving for fish sticks."
It came out like right before like Sinbad and Shark Tales and all that.
Yeah.
It came out in June, and then it was quickly nobody talked about children's movies by September.
See, they put it out there and hit it. So but we gotta watch it again. There's off disclosure.
I want to see who made it because it came out in like Denmark and everything like the year before.
Mhm.
I think this is still when you could do like non-major.
What non-indoctrinating?
No, like a non-major movie could still get a movie across like the world.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Just because it was good in Europe, because it ran around in Europe for about a year before
Right.
they redid the lyrics in English.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because everything media-wise comes from the U.S. Our biggest our export is culture and media.
Yeah, none of the production companies, none of the distribution companies are still around to this day. They're all German and Denmark companies.
So they bought out probably.
Mm-hmm. Then Hanway Films and PDI was the international group that helped it go international. And they're not around anymore either.
It's all just conglomerates.
It looks
They
like
were shell companies anyways.
It made so its budget was 101 million DKKs, about 18 million USD.
Okay.
Which for an 2000s animated movie is not a lot of money. But it only did 5.6 million in the box office. So it made a third of the money back.
Right, yeah, so that's...
But a lot of people do think it was because 9/11.
I'm sure that didn't help.
Yeah, because when it started getting big in US, it was August in the US and the United Kingdom.
Oh. Well, horrible timing. Nicole said Lent is starting this week, so all the Lenten fish fries are happening. Yum.
Oh, yeah, I just seen that. A bunch of our local game clubs are doing
fish fries. I may not participate in them, but church ladies make the best fried fish. I think we're going to have one at the bowling alley, too.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
If you have a smoker, I'll bring a beautiful brisket. That's fine. Yeah, I got a nice... I mean, it's an analog smoker, so... But it's a good smoker.
There's a video of Yoko Ono, and was John Lennon playing live with Chuck Berry.
Mm-hmm.
You know, both of them are.
Yeah.
And then Yoko Ono is also singing on the third mic, and the producer cut her mic like immediately, and you can see her. She's just trying to. Do you know who she is at all? John Lennon's wife. You probably have just heard the name, but who she is and actually what she does or did.
No, so I get her and Cher mixed up a lot.
Okay. Cher can sing.
Yeah, I know that, but just like in my head,
Yoko can't, in my opinion.
Aren't they both black-haired women?
Yeah.
So in my head, they've always kind of been the same person, even though I know they're not.
Yeah, I can see that. I understand that. But they cut her mic, and she's over there like screaming and wailing into it, and then trying to be louder.
Because she's like,
no one can hear her. Yeah, because she's just trying to be a disturbance.
I know the video you're talking about, Jay. It was brutal.
It's brutal, yeah. But good for that producer. And like I don't know, she just ruins performances on purpose. That's her art.
You know what I say about that?
What?
It's fantastic but true.
Ah. Do you though?
No. I can't believe you've never seen Help I'm a Fish.
I haven't, yeah. Probably because 9/11. Probably.
I don't even remember where I seen it. I think we had it on VHS.
I know why you've seen it.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
I'll tell you. It's because there's the name Fish is in the title. So I guarantee I know you've seen it.
It's spelled with a PH.
Yeah, okay, like the band. A squonk what do you say?
Oh, sorry.
A squonk sings better than Yoko Ono. Yes, a squonk does. Oh, yesterday after bowling, which I got very lucky, I had a belt shred and break on the very last frame I'm the last bowler of the last game. So I got lucky it was at the very end, but, I had to fix it after. So I'm tearing it apart last night after bowling. Had my dad back there helping me with just extra set of hands so I can get it done faster. Try to put it together, and I'm sitting in the machine, and I moved just right. And what's the best PG way to put this? Uh, one of my berries, my twig and berries, got smashed in the machine because I just shifted over, but what I was sitting on was just a bar.
Gosh.
And it pinched between my legs and that bar. It hurt pretty bad.
I just imagine the Tom and Jerry yell.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I can't do it. But
when Tom
like,
that was
anything happens.
it's that. Yeah, I know exactly the sound. I can't recreate it, but that's what because I was sitting there with my dad. No, and I retreated back, like curled into a ball, sitting in that machine. I'm like, just give me a minute. Give me a minute. It hurts. I don't think you knew what happened.
It's like when my dad hit me in the head with a hammer.
There you go, Brian. One of the twins. Yeah. Your dad hit you with a hammer on purpose?
No, but I've told that story.
I know you did. I'm setting you up to repeat it. I don't think you've told it here.
My dad, when we were building our cabin, he accidentally dropped the hammer from the very top, like 20 feet up, and the teeth at the back of the hammer, the claw, hit me right on the crest of the head, all the way up. And I just remember, at first it was like, it wasn't pain, but I was instantly nauseous. And then the pain hit. I mean, I was crying, couldn't talk. I thought my skull may have been cracked. Then I had migraines for 2.5 years after that, 3 years after that, and then they've recently stopped.
One time when we were working on the bowling alley, like when we first got it, Dad was doing the duct work up or like redoing it. So we're idiots, but instead of like putting a ladder, where that the hole is in the ceiling at the bowling alley to get up into the attic, I guess. So he's up in the attic working, and instead of putting like a ladder up to the hole and carrying the ductwork up and handing it to him, I just had it in sections, and I would just toss it in the air, and he would catch it up there. You know what I mean? So I'm sitting there tossing the pieces up, and I'm watching his hands reach out and catch it and pull it in one by one, and I'm just sitting there looking at like chicken watching rain. So I threw the last piece up. It's this round ductwork, and I watched it go up, and it hit his hands, and he fumbled it and dropped it. And it came straight back down, and it just hit me right in the face and like just sliced my chin open through. I think I just was starting to grow my beard too. Sliced it right down my chin, like split my chin open. And he's just like, "Oops, sorry." But I don't know why I didn't put my hands up. I just watched
It
it
happened so
like
fast.
because he caught like the 10 right before that, so it just.
1 second. Michael has an issue that he doesn't even know about yet. Yeah, so all previous vendors are supposed to be paid by March 1st. You may want to get a hold of them
Uh-oh.
for Crypticon
Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah.
because they're they're open to the public now. Oh no,
They'll get him in.
they'll get you in.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about that. I just heard voices.
Mm.
She okay? Her face just looks red. You're crazy. Change her before you bring her in here. Okay, well, I guess just sit her on the dirty floor then. Come here, Willow. Come here. Go pee. I'll watch her. She's just in the hallway.
Hi.
She's thinking about coming this way. She's normally pretty quick.
Hi.
The little dinosaur noises. Oh, season 7. We're already recording episode 4, which we have an interview tomorrow night. Don't let me forget. Gosh, you hopped up so fast. You scared me. Going towards what? Oh, that. Oh, wait until you see Timothy's painting.
Oh, that's nice.
That's the fields.
Oh, the cornfields.
Mm-hmm. He said he's just starting it. What kind of event happens at Crypticon like Frogman, other than vendors? What goes on? So there's like there's a VIP meet and greet with like media, like some of the vendors and speakers and stuff like that.
Have they announced who's going to be there this year?
No.
Okay.
A lot of speakers. Like it's 2 days of speakers.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
We're there.
We're there
We're just there.
a lot.
Well, Bill's usually there.
Yeah, and that happens too.
Um,
The hotel is really gross though, so we're staying at the one behind it, the Marriott, which I suggest everybody else do. Because
yeah.
oh, and by the way, if anybody books the Crypticon hotel, I seen somebody talking about this because the reservation is just open for that weekend. Is that if you use the link, I think it's $110 a night. But if you go onto their website, it's only $89 a night for that weekend.
Yeah, go to the hotel website.
Because they did that throughout last year because it was like $62 a night.
Yeah. So they're charging extra basically
instead of giving a discount.
Yeah. The hotel's being a little sneaky. That's why we're staying at the one behind the event.
The Crypticon itself is an amazing event ran by amazing people.
Yes.
Love them to death.
Yep.
The Kirklands, they work really, really hard on it. It's our favorite one. I mean, to end on for the year, it's perfect. Like it's big. It's a big festival. Tons of vendors.
Awesome vendors too.
Awesome vendors. I mean, some of the best throughout the year are there. And it's about everybody's last one of the year.
Right.
Not everybody's, but like some people have like a Christmas local festival and stuff like that. Like
it's the last big one though.
Yeah, but like Cryptic Theology, like they say, like, oh, they have one more in December because their Johnstown does like a Christmas shopping thing.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the hometown stuff.
But it's the last big cryptid festival of the year.
Speakers, most of the speakers, there's a little bar inside the hotel, so they'll come out and hang out with you and stuff like that. It's where we met all these people.
Right, yeah.
If you just we have never done like the VIP, like the super VIP tickets. Emily, the first year me and Emily went. What are you doing, baby? You want the mic?
Yep.
The first year me and Emily went, she tried to get me the VIP, like
Say it. Just tell them what you think.
Clicking it. Probably not best for the mic. You can draw a lot.
Yeah, that's you.
You want some coffee?
She's at the Atlas. Need to grab everything stage. Wow. Wow.
I made myself laugh while hiking yesterday morning, picturing a saber-toothed lion with really long lips covering its teeth. Oh yeah,
that would look interesting.
They probably did have those.
Oops.
Same with like T-Rex and stuff like that. Like teeth, most animals. So here's the thing with mammals. Almost every mammal on the planet only gets 2 sets of teeth in their entire life.
Mm-hmm.
Which is crazy to think about because you think of, oh, animals lose their teeth all the time. No, reptiles and fish lose their teeth all the time. So if you look at exposed teeth in the animal kingdom alive today, it's pretty much just reptiles and fish. Because they lose them all the time. They can regrow them. Like crocodiles, right?
Yeah.
Crocodiles and alligators, they have their teeth outside their lips because they don't keep them very long.
Mm-hmm.
So they can let the elements kind of rot away at the enamel and stuff like that. They don't care. When you look at animals like mammals, almost every mammal today has teeth coverings. Big fleshy lips and stuff like that. And some animals have pretty impressive fangs and stuff like that, and they still have fleshy lips. So like Smilodons and like we talked about in the show, Homotherium
Right.
probably had flesh coverings, even though their teeth were gigantically long. They probably still had flesh coverings on them because it made more sense. Because they only got 1 or 2 pairs in their entire life.
Right. Yeah.
So the second that breaks or gets rotted or whatever, you're done.
It's over. They're not 3D printing new teeth. For
And
'em.
dinosaurs are probably the same because it's hard to tell because some people still think of dinosaurs like big reptiles and they weren't. And I'm a big believer that they weren't birds either. They're their own group of life. But
I think they were probably just made up.
but I think most of those guys had flesh coverings too.
Yeah.
They're like, well, the T-Rex isn't as scary anymore. It's
Mouth
a
sheaths
43 foot long, 20 foot tall behemoth.
with big teeth.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you can see its teeth or not.
You get stepped on.
That and even the big ones could outrun you. Because they're like, well, T-Rex could only the big guy probably could only max at like 12 miles an hour.
Okay.
Let's go for like distances.
Oh yeah.
Everything goes in your mouth. Oh, yeah. We're about to end here, anyways. It's almost time.
Batman.
He sounds congested too.
Yeah. Good morning.
Why don't you go ahead and order another crib cage, and we'll move the girls into there. You got weird bruises on your shoulder. Oh, we got a new California king bed.
Yeah.
I don't even have to see her sleeping now. Oh, your ears are all gunky, baby. Let me wipe this on Uncle Jay.
Yeah, thanks. Ear gunk.
I had them one time. I got throw up in my eyes and in my mouth at the same time. So you really, and then Atlas shot poop at me.
Yeah.
You really can't get grosser than that.
It's about the peak.
I mean, hot liquid diarrhea and then vomit in your eyes and the mouth.
Oh, she peed on me.
He is just.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Would you rather see a mammoth or a cave lion? A mammoth.
But
Well, it's like what Atlas did.
like explode.
All right, guys, it's time to start saying bye. Bye. Goodbye.
Yep, we're about down to the end.
Goodbye.
Everything goes. Oh, everything goes in the mouth. Fun age. T-Rex would never catch me because he'd be slipping in my shiz.
Not impressed. Bye, guys. Bye, Barbara. I don't know if we got in there.